this is Christelle Martinette, and this is a video. This is a reading to say thank you. To say thank you to all of you. I'm coming around 6,000 subscribers, and I'm very, very grateful for all of the support that you've given me, and all of the support, all the love that I've received, and the opportunity to read with you. And it's been a year, I guess it was a year and a couple of weeks that I first started putting up videos, and it has been a lovely year of learning and meeting people and sharing your stories and having the privilege of working with you. So I thought, what better way to celebrate than to have a special thank you reading for all of the subscribers that have followed me ever since the beginning as well. And today, well, in a few hours, it will be Thanksgiving in the United States. So it is a day that we could give thanks, even though I give thanks every day that I'm awake when I wake up. It's humbling. It really is humbling sometimes to know that a lot of people are listening, and sometimes, you know, it's overwhelming as well, the feedback that I get, and it's really, really pleasant and a gift, I guess. It is a gift to be able to share this with you. So I thought we could have a special reading here to celebrate this coming around the bend, coming around the 6,000 subscriber bend. And I have here my Sacred Rose Tarot that I'm going to use first, and just do a classical diamond spread like I did in the beginning a year ago. A diamond spread, then using my Vera Sibyl on top, and then the Neapolitan cards on top of that. A diamond spread would be 1, 2 on the side, 3 across the middle, then 2, then 1. It is absolutely fantastic. It is absolutely fantastic. Let me show you. This is our 6 of Swords at the very top. To the left of that is the Star card. Then the Hanged Man, our Lover's card, 3 of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the World card. Now there is la bellezza di, we would say in Italian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana out of 9, and this spread is very interesting because there is a cross and there are 2 diagonals, 5 diagonals in truth, and the focus card is the 3 of Wands, and it really is, you know, similar to what I'm feeling. You know, we're here, we've made it to 6,000 subscribers. In about 20 subscribers it will be 6,000, and this has been a mark. It's sort of a it is a way of saying that some road has been traveled, and it's been a positive road. Take a look. You know, we've done this with a passion. This is what the 3 of Wands is telling me. Now, of course, the 6 of Wands at the top is announcing success, and it has been a very successful year for me. I really have to give thanks in the best way I can. And what's interesting is that most of the time I would turn my nose if I saw the Hanged Man, but I have the Hanged Man on the level with the Star card, and the Star card is really also shining light and saying, you know, this is the way you're supposed to be going. We're going to move on with you. We're going to guide your path. We're going to lighten that path for you. Now, in this case here, the Hanged Man is saying, well, let's turn upside down. Take a look. Let's see what we can do more than what we've done. Let's see if we can go one step further. Take this as a trampoline. All this time, we're getting towards the end of the year. I will be coming out with a preview or a peek into the following year, but let's take this look back. And the Hanged Man is saying, let's turn upside down. Try to see if there's the bright side of things. What do we have to give thanks for? It's in line with this lovely magician, this wonderful magician, and it's telling us that you have the power to make and break your own life. Think about what you want and truly put your efforts in moving toward that goal. And I know it's not easy. I know it's quite difficult, and it is easier said than done. But the most, let's say that the probably most difficult thing about that is knowing what you want and seeing you get that, grasp it. That is the most difficult part of manifesting at all. Now, interestingly enough, these point to the Lover's card. The Lover's card is saying you need to make choices. You need to weed out, weed out the good from the bad, things that have served you from those that have not. Before going forward, take stock of where you are and what you've done. And more than that, look around at all of those who have helped you, who have made it possible for you to go forward. And the Lover's card is also not a threat, but it is, and not even a warning, but it's a sort of telling you to be on your guard. Not all of those people who you believe can help you forward on your path, would be beneficial to travel with on your road, will be beneficial. So you might want to keep an eye out for that and test the waters before deciding who you want with you on your path. Now, of course, we have the Queen of Cups here, and it's an energy, this water energy. And I'm thinking back to those days that I cast the runes before the new moon. And I remember very, very well that the main message was flowing like water down a stream, going toward what you feel is your path, walking on your path. And this is these two outward cards, these out left and right cards, are sort of framing this. Yes, they are framing this reading, and they're framing an entire movement here that is sort of going clockwise, starting with the success, an invitation to to change your perspective, and taking matters in your hand with the magician, and truly know that you're powerful, and get to know better your power. Down around the clock to this lovely moon. See the lovely moon. To this lovely, I'm thinking of the full moon tonight, to this lovely world card. And the world card says it all. You're coming into your own. You're coming into your own. Now there is this one card, this Knight of Pentacles. Now, it is, for many of us, it is an energy, but for many of us, it is a person. It is an energy, an earth sign energy with people who are walking toward you. They are firmly planted on the ground. What we have here is a diagonal with the Hanged Man, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. And if I'm invited to turn around, I'm invited to see all of the positive aspects of this Three of Wands. What has happened in this year up until now? And know that there is an energy walking toward you, firmly grounded. Now, I started this reading with with these cards, and as is typical of full moons, I take all of my crystals and I put them out, and I've just done that, and all of my runes there have gone out. So I'm not using those runes, but I have the other cards. Now, there's another thing here. The I'm starting again with that victorious card, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands leads into both the flowing energy and into the choices. It's suggesting that no matter what, we are moving in a direction that you have chosen for yourself, and this is clear. And know that your path is fairly illuminated by the light of these stars. But again, as I stress it once again, be advised that there are decisions to make, and it is the power of your decision that will shine the way forward after that. It's a turning point, the decisions that we make. They are always turning points, and we haven't, it's the year's not over. We're still in the process of knowing where we want to go. Now, I'm going to take a few of the Verasibila here on some of these tarot cards, and then again I'm going to see what's under the deck here. What's under the deck? We have the Justice card. All right, now this is a very interesting card as a last tarot card. So that puts us at quota 3, 5, 6 major arcana. Universal justice. Is it universal justice? Is it true that our choices bring us forth, and we then have all our bags and baggage with us, leaving behind what we do not want? And again, I stress this is the fourth time I'm saying it, because there is baggage to leave behind. Or else we can't carry forward anything else, and we can't put in our bags other things. It's just logical that. This Justice card is telling me that, and it's a blind lady. This is a blind lady. I found myself these days, at least 3 or 4 times over the last 2 days, saying there are things we are not meant to know. There are things we are not meant to know, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I really must admit there are times when I rack my brain because I try to understand where I went wrong in one decision or another decision, and why am I seeing, say, the color gray instead of different hues of pink or white, because I see that I'm going up against a wall. And, I tried through meditation to see what either is in store for me, or see the light, literally try to see the light. And very oftentimes, and this is just, I'm telling you this because I'm sure this has happened to everyone, it's just not possible to see past a certain point. It's just not possible. And that is where we come, give thanks, and remember how far we've come. It's a matter of trusting the universe and trusting ourselves to be in tune with universal forces and energies. And ladies and gentlemen, I know that's not an easy thing. But what I'd like to do now is to highlight the Hanged Man with the Verasibila. Christelle Martinette is silent. We have Il Messaggero, the messenger. We have Il Ladro, the thief, and consolante sorpresa. It's a consolation prize or surprise, and the thief, as I've always said, does bring in change, oftentimes connotated negatively, and the messenger is a messenger. We don't shoot the messenger. What does this mean over the hanged man? All right, the hanged man is inviting us to take on a different perspective. And this is, the ladro is telling us that, is showing us that we will take on a different perspective. And it will behoove us to do that. It will bring us quite a number of surprises. Now, the messenger it remains a mystery in these three cards because it's as if we are given the message that things are to change, and it depends on our perspective, how much they change, and we will then receive a consolation prize and a surprise. So let's say that if I'm to interpret these three Sibila on this, and I'll take the Neapolitan cards, this is telling us that the invitation is extended. And if you are unable to change your perspective, you're in for a bit of a difficulty. However, if you are able to change your perspective on things and face life in a different way, you're coming in for some quite surprises, some interesting surprises. I'm going to take the Sibila on this. I see the Sibila, the Neapolitan cards to see. All right, it comes down. What does it come down to? What does it come down to? Okay, this is an action to be taken place. It's an actions to take, decisions to make. It's reflected by the Lover's card. And again, there's threes. This is 1, 2, 3 threes, which is very, very powerful in this spread. And of three different suits, the center card focus is the wands and the swords and the cups. It is a matter of the heart, okay? It is a matter of the heart, blended, of course, with the actions that are being rewarded here with the Three of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is suggesting you take your, you get up and move, you get up and go, you start taking action and change your perspective. I'm going to take the cards on the first, the Knight of Wands, sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow knight, and these cards are telling us he's too slow. The Knight is a card that is almost earthbound, stuck in his tracks. You know, the energy is stuck in its tracks. This is the female lover. And let's say that there is a storyline here that plays to a number of you who resonate with this, that the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving knight. The Knight of Pentacles has now stopped in his tracks. The Knight of Pentacles was moving toward a woman, and the Knight of Pentacles is afraid of losing face and afraid of not being able to show his true colors. And that's the reason why they have stopped in their tracks. And the diagonal here starts with the overturned, the hanged man, saying that you need to change your perspective, dear knight. Let's see that. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Here we have the King of Cups. King of Cups, the seven, this lovely Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So that puts us with two kings in this spread. And what does it say to us, this seven in between the kings? Now, the energies of the knight are not sufficient to move forward. the two kings together, both the wands and the cups, feed off of each other, and the wands pushes the energy of the cups, and together we have a fiery combination, a very, very interesting cocktail that smacks of spirituality. Now, this is telling me that the night is moving in a different realm. The night is moving not with phones, not with text messages, not with, there is a lot, there's a different plane. We're talking about a different astral plane here. Now, let me take the Sibilla on the queen, the queen, the queen. And this is the style, like I see this spread, and it reminds me of my initial spreads. And I actually, the actual words that I was saying then, I can, and it's interesting for me to see. This is the Queen of Cups. And what do I see? I see a Donna Maritata, married woman, mother. The mother, married woman. It has many extended meanings. We have the Nostalgia card, Malinconia, and Conversation. Now the Queen's energy here is telling us that the mother, the woman, the female protector, the rather strong woman who is able to protect others and give respite to others, just refuge to others, is in a sad place, sad in the sense of being nostalgic, and she would welcome conversation. Let me take the Neapolitans on that. Yes, what is it saying to me? We've got another king, ladies and gentlemen. We've got this Seven of Wands, which is a yes card, so this plays out very, very sincerely and seriously. It's confirming what I just said. There's the third, our third King of Swords. There will be an emergence here, and there will be some clearing of the air, and there will be a Two of Pentacles that that puts these characters one in front of the other, and wanting to juggle different realities and different truths, and seeing how both their realities are able to change when they are face to face. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I'm going to take now on the Three of Wands. Well, this four. Okay, I'll give you the fourth. The fourth wanted to come out. So we have first these three. Let's say these came out together. Let me see what they are. This is the Grand Signore. All right, this is a man. It's a Grand Signore, a very important man. Silence in our military or serviceman. Our Gran Signore is quite silent. And why would that be? There's another man here, and they seem to be, let's say, at opposite ends. Let's put it that way. We have the Amica here. We have the Amica. Now, the Amica here is acting as an energy, guiding, helping the Gran Signore. He's turning to all the female people that he knows in order for him to get understanding of what a woman truly wants. And I'm not saying this lightly, because it was very recent that I made a film. I'll make you laugh. There are three friends, three friends of mine, males, and we made a very impromptu film. And it was I just filmed it with my phone, and I was saying, okay, I'm going to make believe that Christelle Martinette is having a call-in with the questions, okay? Streaming, call in. My clients would be calling in. And so I gave them all fake names, and I would say, okay, Mr. Moscato, we have Jane from, and I would give the problem, I met this man, I've seen him 2 or 3 times. What could I do? He's not returning my calls. And so each each one of these three young men started telling me their versions. And I showed this film to a few friends of mine, female friends, and they said, you know, how interesting it is to see the males take on these issues. And it was truly interesting. And this is why I'm telling you the story, because in this light here, this Grand Signora is turning to all the females that he knows in order to gain insight. It's similar to what we saw in the cards, you'll recall the Sex, Love, and Rock and Roll cards, the Casanova cards. There are several cards where we see some voyeurism, gentlemen looking through the looking glass, the reflection of the woman either disrobing or bathing, and how males tend to want to there's a certain love for voyeurism, and please, males, don't come down hard on me, please. And again, the female roles and the male roles are arbitrary, depending on whether you are a like sex relationship, if you have, or if you are not partnered and it's the male and female side of you. But it's interesting that how the female today, still today, seems to be a mystery, and I can understand that. It's difficult to understand, really. I can see that, but it is difficult to understand. So this is what's going on, and this is the other male, and the Grand Signor is trying to understand exactly from friends, female friends, what sparks their curiosity. What do they desire? What do they want? Maybe I can learn this, and this is going on with the Three of Wands. They are at a point where they've understood something. They want to learn more. They want to understand more. So I'm going to take three. Wow. And to that, we have three more. We have another. This is a double whammy, the Three of Wands. Another Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. This person has some regrets of past actions. Now, I'm going to take the Sibilla on the star card at the top. Interesting. Now, this is speaking of our wealth. Now, the star card, success, okay? Look back, give thanks for the year and how much you have changed, how much you have learned, how many steps you've gone forward. This is the safe, the 19th century safe. This is the Gran Consolazione. It speaks to our dreams, our abundance, dreams of abundance coming true, and our Giovane Fanciulla. This is a young woman, and a young woman talks of dreams come true, in fact. Indeed it does. And this is the star card next to the Three of Wands. So you see, next to the Six of Wands, the success and the rewards. This is telling us that this is not the end. This is the beginning. Focusing on the Three of Wands. This is the beginning. Get ready for a charge ahead, going forward, remembering that choice that you have to make, those choices of what has not served you well and what you would like to take along with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I am truly giving thanks for all the support you've given me, and that when that 6,000 rolls around in about 20 subs or 15 subs, I'm going to raise my glass of wonderful red wine to you all. Have a happy Thanksgiving and give thanks wherever you are. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening in.